objectives were achieved, and what would you do differently once you go back to your parent institution?
This was a wonderful, I must say, hands-on program. We learned a lot. Basically, we had some issues we had difficulty in doing proper colonoscopies because of this looping and giving much air, not using proper water, and the techniques of de-looping. Our patients were suffering and they were screaming in pain, and this workshop helped us a lot. And after that, very good exposure, I must say. And I think I have myself, I have felt that I have improved. Previously my skills were not that much. After this hands-on, it will be helpful to me and to my patients, to my career, and to the poor masses. And of course it will ease my work and my burden, and it will also help a good impact on my life, my health. And thank you all being here, especially very supporting Paul and Dr. Saad Khalid Niaz and Waqar Ahmad, and especially you, Ma'am Sajda, and my mentor, Dr. Mansur Raksab, always being here and always helpful. So I must say it was a very nice and very good hands-on training program. It must be continued, and should be twice yearly. If not possible, then once yearly. Thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
The thing you guys don't realise is that when we're in the room, there's a little screen up at the top. And despite watching what's going on there and what's going on here and what's going on there, my wife always tells me, you don't miss a trick. I do miss a trick. But what I didn't miss is that when I was watching all the way around, all of a sudden I realised that there were 3 people in this room, and there was 3 hands-on candidates. You were taking a selfie or taking a picture of there, so that was fine. Yourself was doing this.
Yeah.
Moved in the scope. That's brilliant. That's how I started to learn before I even touched it.
Yeah.
You're watching to see what they were doing.
Yeah, these were the techniques which we were lacking. Means we were not applying these texts, and we made ourselves and our patients a bit difficult. So when I came here, I learned these things, how to handle the scope with this, and we can ease the procedure, and we can perform it with easily and with pain-free, and that helped me a lot.
I think it's a very good point that has come here.
Yeah.
When you see somebody doing a procedure, you need to think what you're going to do, what is your next step. And if it's the same as the person who's doing it, who's more senior, who's very good, doing in a workshop, I always think that going to workshops, which I don't see people attending here, some very good workshops done by Pakistan Society and Pathology, I think they're the best in Pakistan. But the attendance is very, very low. You need to attend workshops. You need to see people work and see what they're doing. And when they're doing it, you start thinking what you would do. Even otherwise, your mentor or your trainer is actually doing a case, and he does something and you say, oh, okay, fine, we've done this, what would I have done? And this, to me, I'm sure Waqar and Paul, these hands move like this. I don't have to think about it. They'll automatically move. This has become natural, right? Whereas this is what you need to work on. So see people do it, do what he was doing, it's always useful.
Yes, these are the reflexes.
That we teach you how to do the things correctly and use the basic methods and mechanisms for it. But you develop your own style, and you do what you can do comfortably. Because the main thing about any procedure is that when you are doing it, you should not go uncomfortable or in distress. You should always be in your most comfortable, optimum position as comes to your procedure. Like even when I see most of you when you do colonoscopy, the bed is right now, so it's going to damage your back in the long term. When I do colonoscopy, the front is right up there, so that I don't have to bend the argument. Especially when you get your patient in the right lateral position, you have to move quite across the bed. So in that case, it's always advantageous to keep your body high, so that you don't bend. Now it doesn't make any difference to you, you're all very young, you got supple back, supple muscle, but I think in the long term it's better to do everything in the right, comfortable position. Because ergonomically, your endoscopy unit should be designed in such a way that it does not cause you long-term or repetitive stress injuries, RSI.
If I can add what Paul was showing, when you go into a room, you will look at your screen. Your screen, your bed, before you even do anything else, you check, because we don't want to do this, because today, like he said, you're all young. But we've all, I've messed up my back. Purely endoscopy is what has destroyed it. Because in those days, we had to learn and nobody told us. Okay, but today, we are telling you that don't do this, so that when you reach our age, you have no issue. So monitor, make sure your scope is straight. Sometimes your technicians will give it with a loop in it. You need to make sure it's straight, everything is good, everything is comfortable.
I'm just going to say something.
You want to say something?
No, that's it. I think.
Yes, forgotten.
The point also I wanted to make is that on the course, on day one I couldn't see anybody wanting to do this because somebody was watching. Whereas on day 3, you felt comfortable doing this. Not knowing I was watching from there, but there was people in the room as well. So you actually felt comfortable. So what I'm trying to say to you is that hopefully you found that in this establishment that what you're doing, as long as you're learning from what you're doing and you're not being disrespectful, it's absolutely acceptable. Doing this is not making you look stupid. Doing this actually, that's how I learned. I would go into a room, like Sarah said, I would stand behind the guy, and when he was doing this, I'd do this. He did not. How many colonoscopists in my day would say, I never move, I'm doing this? That's moving in my book.
Yeah.
Yes. So if I ask you all at the end of your 3 days, what's one thing that you are not going to do when you go back as far as colonoscopy is concerned, what would that be? Just keep the first day in your mind, what you all were doing and what was the first message that was given to you. So what is one thing that you would not do?
There are so many things I will.
No. I'm asking you just one thing, which I think was common to all of you in your first day objective that was given for your second colonoscopy.
The one thing at the top I will keep, I think, giving much ear.
Given much what?
Much ear, using ear. Come se come. Not giving too much ear.
No, that was first thing, because I was going through, whenever you people had finished with a procedure with one of the trainers, you were coming back and I used to ask you what is your next objective, and the first thing that Paul and Dr. Waqar had written in each of your feedback was slow. So that's one thing that would, Okay, so now I would like the trainers, of course, because we've got a good feedback from you and we know that you all have learned according to what you have given us the feedback. Now I would like to know how the trainers felt training you and what is their experience, what are the comments? Okay, so we'll start with Dr. Waqar.
I didn't do any lectures this time, so it is good. Otherwise, I would have bored you to death. I think this was a fantastic group. I really enjoyed, training you or teaching you. You are all very good, well-intentioned. You are determined to achieve well. Our job here is just to guide in the right direction. And in fact, because of the COVID situation, this course had to stop for almost 3-4 years. Which had rusted us a bit, but it was also, we were getting withdrawal symptoms as well. And that's why I came back at a very short notice, just for 3 days, to join the course because it meant so much to me. It's right in my heart. So, and it is a very rewarding experience for all of us, because even now, if you look back to the people we have trained in the past, and I see them, especially I go a lot to Peshawar and go to HMC and LRH, and I usually have a lunch with them, or do a scoping session with them, and I feel so proud that people like Sher Rahman and Kamran and Hashmat, and they are all doing so well at the moment. And it's not that we have taught them everything, we've only given them a right guidance in the right direction, but it is what they have consolidated on, what they have worked on. And I think the important thing here is to work on what you've learned, because it is going to be your own effort which is going to benefit or reward you. We only just guided you, in the right direction, held your hand. So now it's up to you, people. And there is no stopping you from developing yourself further. You can come for upskilling course, you can go abroad, you can go anywhere you like. And personally, I still would urge you to, because you are all very young, you are enthusiastic, you should look for ways to develop yourself personally. So for your own personal development, even if you have to go abroad, according to the hadith, up to China or even beyond, or to Europe, anywhere, but please do go. If you are in a situation where your personal development is being suppressed, get out of that. That would be my thing. Because this is your time, these are your formative years. This is your time when you have to develop yourself personally. I did exactly the same thing. I was born here, I was educated here, but I went at an early stage because I wanted to develop myself. So nothing stops you. You can go anywhere in the world. All you have to do is work hard for it. You have to take your exams or whatever. So don't stop. This is my thing. Learning never stops. I'm still learning. I learn a lot from Saad, from Sajda, from Paul, everywhere, from you people. So this is a continuing process. It's a continuing personal development, right? So all the best. Have a lovely time. And I hope, we'll be seeing you around in PSG, in international conferences. So inshallah, and keep in touch. Keep in touch.
Okay, special thank you to Dr. Waqar. Thank you for taking out time and coming all the way. I know that you had you came recently, and then again you had to come for the course, so thank you very much. Now, Paul, would you like to say something? How was your experience teaching them all?
Thanks for coming. Bye. Look, I'll put it simply. I absolutely love coming to Pakistan. I love coming to Karachi in particular. I've learned so much. I want to come. Asked to come, I'll be here at the drop of a hat, and these guys know that's true. They have to tell me to come. No, I will come, no problem at all. I absolutely love it. I love seeing people, the thirst for hunger for education, hunger for wanting to know things. This unit is a massive step forward, but it shouldn't be the only unit in the country. So you guys have now seen it, you've experienced it, go back to your units, and what you can actually do, turn around and say, look, there's a unit over there, and this is what they've got, these are the facilities, this is what it is. So you are actually going to go out, and you're like the pollen being spread amongst the fields, and the large fields, and you need to actually start to grow, and encourage others to grow. And that's what this is about. If I actually said to you that colonoscopy is like a dark room, you go into a dark room, you don't know which way to go, it's very unsafe, which is the right decision to make. What this course should give you is like a torch and shine the light in the direction of safety. And that's what this is about. And if you remember, every talk that I have actually tried to do, every time you come into the room, everything is about, first of all, it's about the patient, next it's about your environment, but most of all, it's about being safe. And that, if you go away, the only take-home message is to be safe, and that's the best thing that can happen. From my personal feeling, say how much I absolutely love coming. If the course was held next year at a particular time, I'll definitely bring in my wife, and I'll definitely bring in the wife, but definitely bring in my granddaughter,
That's how I feel things have changed in this country, that things is so safe in comparison to when I first come. But even if it was still like when I first come, I'd still come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul. I think I love your example of the pollen. I usually tell my fellows that I want them to be a metastasis, because you see, just like cancer spreads, it doesn't let anything, spare doesn't, and it doesn't spare anything. So what we want you to do is whatever you have learned here, and try to spread it to your juniors as well. And this should not be like selective. You should make sure that even if you don't like a resident or a fellow or anybody who's working under you, it's your job, your responsibility to teach them the correct techniques. So this is also one thing that we are looking forward to when we teach you here. Okay, now, last but not the least, Dr. Saad Khalid Niaz.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I think I always enjoy this course. I'm very thankful, first of all, to all those who took time out, came here to learn. If you weren't here, we three would be sitting and doing cases and not be so happy as we are, having taught whatever little. I haven't, this time I wasn't involved with the teaching almost, except for the mannequin. And this time I was busy because there are so many things happening. We have just been commissioned. There are a lot of things that need to be sorted out. We are currently working at 20% capacity of what we're supposed to do. We want to be slow. We want to do it hopefully as well as we can. And so that's why I'm sorry, I apologize that I have not been, but whatever I saw and whatever I heard, and when I was in the mannequin, I think I could see that you were understanding what is being taught to you, and that's been very, very good. I think it remains for me to thank everybody here, my colleagues, Dr. Waqar Ahmad and Paul. Without them, this would not have been possible. Okay. Sajda, who's been the backbone of our training programs for the last, I don't know how many years, whatever years, 2009? Yeah? Yeah, so it's been almost 14 years. So she is the backbone. She is the person who drives everything. She is the one who selected you all. She is the one who did almost everything. So everything that you see here organization-wise, she is the lady. Okay. We're grateful to, they're not here, but we're grateful to Firoz Sons for supporting Paul's travel here. And we are grateful to Zaidi Saab for the arrangement of tea. I forgot the name of the company, B&N I think it is. And we're very grateful to the Department of Anesthesia, which has given us a backup. And they've always been like a part of our unit, even before. We are grateful to the video, the audiovisual group that has become again part of our unit. And they know what to do, they understand, inko sab pata hai. That makes life easy. I'm grateful to our patients, I'm grateful to our staff, which has just started. So you have to understand, we just got commissioned on the 15th, and here we are sitting on the 19th. So we started the course on the 18th, so it was only 2 days that we've actually started working. So there are lots of things to be organized. When you come here, inshallah, next time, we will hopefully be functioning at 100% capacity. And this is something that we weren't doing before. So, when we used to do a course, we used to stop everything else. Because we had 3 rooms, initially 2 rooms, and the 2 rooms were occupied by everybody. Here we are actually lost a little bit, all of us, because this is a new place. So we were so used to doing something for the last 14 years in a different place which is small. We knew what to do, everybody knew what to do. This time we were relearning what we were. So any shortcoming, as I said, please ignore that, because that's because of housekeeping and logistics and arrangements. Okay? Thank you. Bol diya. And I'm thankful to my senior colleagues. Mansoor, Dr. Mansoor is the head of gastroenterology in Liaquat National Hospital. He's always been very supportive to us. I'm grateful to Shanil Qadir, who's a part of our team. I'm grateful to my other colleague of Zal, who's been again with us. And I'm very grateful to the team of SIAG, the new young team of Dr. Asim, Dr. Nawal, and Dr. Nasir. They have been, I'm sure they learned a lot, and they worked hard as well. So that's, that really was, because arranging patients and everything in a unit which does not have inpatients was very difficult. Again, thanks to Professor Sajda for arranging. Last but not the least, the techs led by Wasim and everybody else, supporting staff, janitorial staff, everybody for making this possible, and the secretarial staff of Professor Sajda, who has been arranging the certificates and everything else. So thank you, everybody, and we hope to see you again, inshallah. Be our ambassadors. When you go back to your unit, tell other juniors if you feel it's worth it, then tell them, and then ask them to come. Keep an eye on our website, which is siagpk.org, and that will give you updates. Some of the things that you've learned will gradually go on the website as well. So you can actually, that website, hopefully, as time goes by, will become useful both in training for trainees and learning, as well as advanced procedures. And we would appreciate your comments, feedback, which will be very, very important for us. We're just starting, we're learning ourselves. So, so look at the website and keep an eye. Last thing that I want to say to you all is, because you've just done the post-graduation, there are many societies in Pakistan, okay? And most societies are about sitting on the stage. Okay, I'm sorry. And that's how they keep coming up. They're mushrooming. So I think the oldest society is Pakistan Society of Gastroenterology. SIAG stands by that society and will stand by it all along. That is why our courses are going to be through the local PSG chapter. We want PSG to be directly involved with us. And the training that we do, or whatever we'll be doing, workshops, will always be through the platform of PSG. I think you all need to work hard. You need to convince people to come to a single society. A country like England has British Society of Gastroenterology, British Society of Hepatology. Pakistan cannot afford 4 societies or 5 societies and have 5 functions. Waste of money, waste of time, waste of resources, everything. So request to you all, please try and join the Pakistan Society of Gastroenterology forum and make it strong, take it over, whatever you want to do, you're young, fresh blood. So with that, thank you once again. I thank Allah for what He has given us, and I request you all to pray that, especially for our unit to be as successful as we all want it to be, inshallah, and for the blessings of Allah to continue on this unit and all those who are involved, inshallah.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Saad. Now may I request all 3 of you, all Dr. Saad, Paul, and Dr. Bakar to please come here for distribution of certificates to our hands-on candidates. Okay, Dr. Noorul Amin. Dr. Zulkarnain Haider. Dr. Hussain Baloch. Dr. Kamran. वसीम सर आप ये भी भूल गए डॉक्टर साहब अच्छा फलकनाज and our one observer who was present throughout, Rahil. Okay, and now our volunteers, Mohammed Asim. सर बहुत काम कराया है जॉब के अलावा इनसे हमने He's hardly worked. Dr. Nasir Ahmed. Dr. Shanil Kadir. Yes. Last but not the least, Novel Zakaria. Thank you very much, Novel. You were a big help. It's Novel, right? Yeah, I got it right. So Sumaya is not here, right? Is Sumaya around? No. Okay. अच्छा जी अब वसीम Paul number 2 needs to come. Naseem, do you need the certificate? Certificate चाहिए क्या?
He's the power behind the button.
Okay, Akram Rahmat. ये सब ग्रेज हैं, I think. All texts are grays. Eric James. James Bond. Rima Pervez.
Oh, Rima. She's got a cute kid.
Arf Ilyas. Come on, guys. Round. Tahira. Yes, I like that. You've just had food, come on. More enthusiasm.
Yes. You had the cool room. He had it hot.
Hassan. Hassan is there. मैंने कहा शायद गलत लिख दिया. Noman Ali. Mubashir. Asif. Asad. Shabana. I know Shabana is there. Asad there? Asad.
Behind the X-ray.
Shabana. Henry Eric. So we have another Eric now.
Baby Eric.
Baby Eric, yeah. Eric Jr.
But he says he's a senior grandson. I thought he had a son. He's not even married.
Smair Ahmed. Smair. ओके महफूजुल अहद अंसारी. अहद आ जाओ भाई, बहुत लंबा नाम है तुम्हारा. अहद. ओह. नोमान अली. शुएब अली.
This fellow is called Selfie.
अमीर मुआविया.
We should have played that first video they made.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anybody had it.
I think वसीम के पास होगी. वसीम keeps everything.
You have to see that. We made a video का. Eric किसी के पास है?
मोहम्मद बख्श.
It'd be nice to see because we were young. That was quite a while ago.
Ubaid. Is Ubaid here? No. Fazila. वकासुर रहमान. नहीं वकास नहीं है. ओके गुड. उमर है. उमर. सॉरी मुझे अभी तक नाम नहीं याद हुए. तुम लोगों की शक्लें याद है, नाम नहीं याद हो रहे मुझे. मूसा कलीम. अदील अली खान. नो. हुसैन नो. जैन अंसारी. जैन है कहाँ है?
The scopes that don't work.
उबैद है ना. किधर है भाई? बाहर निकलो. आ जाओ भाग के आ जाओ. उबैद.
Wasim, वो वीडियो जो
अजीब
first
चाल.
line उन्होंने वो है.
मंसूर है.
Ubaid?
मोहम्मद जुबैर है. जुबैर नहीं है ना. असजद.
सुनो, किसी के पास होगी यार.
असजद.
Has that been changed?
What?
Go to that
Okay, Sayyid.
website of SIAG and you see photographs of that's the best.
Sayyid Tahir Zaidi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Zaidi Saab. So Zaidi Saab has got something for our doctors, candidates who have participated. So he would like to distribute those. So.
As long as it's not ERCP exercise.
So, okay. So, Hussain Baloch. Hussain Baloch Saab, please aa jayein. Thank you. That's from Zaidi Saab to you. Zaidi Saab aa jaye na? Zaidi Saab अपने बेटे को, हाँ. हमें बेटे का नाम नहीं पता. शबर मुर्तज़ा. Okay, Zaidi Junior. Noorul Amin. Dr. Kamran. फलक नाज इसके बाद. ओके. फलकनाज. फलकनाज डॉक्टर जुल्करनैन.
Just wanted to share this. I didn't even know. 137 ERCP since we started.
Wow.
And we have had 0 failure.
Wow. That's good. You want
to be
addition?
done twice, but just share that.
Dr. Asim. Asim. Dr. Shanil. Dr. Ghulam Abbas. Thank you very much. So, Abdul Razak. Waqasur Rahman. Waqasur Rahman. Now may I request Dr. Saad to please present this to Dr. Waqar Ahmed.
Thank you.
We've been together since 92. 93. I know, I think something 93.
Went for a job.
Something like
You
that.
guys-
93.
Paul
Because
Hagen.
we don't want to know. But if you take it, that's all.
I would have thought after 3 days.
If you start there, you have to be there. Why don't you do it?
Sources? Yeah.
something
Ali?
for surgery.
Ali? Is Ali here? अली का सर्टिफिकेट नहीं था. अली ने इतना काम
अली,
किया.
तुम्हारा सर्टिफिकेट किधर है?
अली ने छुपा दिया अपना सर्टिफिकेट. गंदे बच्चे. किधर है? ये लो. चलो तुम ये पकड़ लो. तस्वीर खिंचवा लो तुम. अली बेचारे को मैंने बहुत भगाया है गर्मी में. ये सारा वक्त.
पहले आपको उनको भी वो इज्जत
Sumayya's left, I think. And now I would request Paul and Dr. Waqar to present this to Dr. Saad Khalid Niaz. You deserve it, sir. No, you're not going to say no this time. Sir, I know you don't want these, but I would like you to have this. Thank you very much. And with this, we come to the end of our today's session. So I would like request all the hands-on to please come here for the group photo. Sources.
Dr. Sajda has
Ali?
done this trick to me this time.
Ali, source वाली लेके आ जाओ.
It's her staff doing it, and she ensured next time her staff will not do this.
Sir, problem होगा. Sir, आपका problem होगा.
एक चीज़ सिर्फ I want to say to a lot of new people who have joined or will be joining shortly. We have हम लोगों ने जो काम किया है ना वो एक फैमिली की तरह करते हैं, ठीक है? हमने अच्छा we work like a family, and whoever is joined or will be joining, ये उस तरह का इंशाल्लाह इंस्टीट्यूट या काम का नहीं होगा तरीका जो आपने पहले ज्वाइन किया है. यस, यहाँ बहुत काम होगा और आपको सांस लेने की फुर्सत नहीं मिलेगी, लेकिन हम सबको एक फैमिली की तरह देखते हैं, एंड हम सबका मकसद एक ही है कि ये यहाँ पे जो आए उसको अच्छा इलाज मिले, उसकी इज़्ज़त हो. आप सब जो ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं और जो काम कर रहे हैं उन सबको अपने एटीट्यूड्स को चेंज करना पड़ेगा. दैट आई विल नॉट टॉलरेट. अगर मुझे मेरे पेशेंट्स की तरफ से कोई शिकायत आएगी तो दैट्स अ सीरियस कंप्लेंट. मुझे हमारे मरीज़ों को यहाँ एहसास ये नहीं दिलाना कि ये फ्री इदारा है या ये फलाही अदारा है. वी आर नॉट फ्री एंड वी आर नॉट फलाही. ओके, वी आर स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट यूनिट विच विल प्रोवाइड स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट सर्विस. उसमें ये फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि आप कौन हैं, आप बहुत पैसे वाले हैं, आप बहुत ताल्लुकात वाले हैं या आप गरीब हैं. किसी इंसान को अगर ये एहसास यहाँ से हो गया तो आप ये बात समझ लें कि हमारी मेहनत ज़ीरो. ये जो बरकत आई है ये ऊपर वाले ने इसलिए दी है कि आप सिर्फ उसको खुश करने के लिए काम करें और किसी को खुश करने की ज़रूरत नहीं. ओके, सो प्लीज़ वर्ड टू दोज़ हु आर वर्किंग, मेरी टॉलरेंस लेवल विल बी वेरी लो इन दिस सिचुएशन. बाकी सब चीज़ें ठीक हैं. This is a no smoking, no niswar, no pan, no gutka facility. You cannot have it in our facility, period. अगर आपने वो खाना है तो आप हमें अभी से बता दें और तशरीफ़ ले जाएं. बाकी everything else we'll take care of you इंशाल्लाह. ठीक है, I just wanted to tell you because मैं बहुत सारे नए faces देख रहा हूँ. ठीक है, so all the best and welcome जो उन्होंने join किया, and there are quite a few who will be joining इंशाल्लाह. साजदा, come. मैं खड़ा हुआ ना आराम से. सुनील आ जाओ, इस साइड पे खड़े हो जाओ. I'm standing. सुनील इस तरफ आप खड़े हो जाओ ना मैडम के साथ. No pictures, no smile. Paul, can you be serious for once? If you're not going to be serious, we're going to give you a scope in your hand with multiple loops in it. We'll give you 10 seconds to take all those loops.
I'll get the call too.
चलो आज आसिम. यार वो किधर है हमारा असजद? ये वाली फोटोज जो है ना इसको मुझे अपलोड कर दें, ठीक है प्लीज़.
आगे बेटे सारी अपलोड होनी चाहिए.
बाकी जो भी कर दो आई डोंट, लेकिन ये वाली ज़रूर. Why did you leave him behind? I don't, right?
She expected to use his initiative.
No, but can you imagine in front of madam? Madam, he's not going to get up from there. फिक्र नहीं करना. वैसे गए नहीं हो, most likely because I would not even take that chance. अच्छा अच्छा मैंने सीधे के मैं बोला सर्टिफिकेट